yes, Morgan, but it's the publishers I'm worried about.
Frank? Brian was just passing. He dropped in to make a phone call.
Yes, I think you know why, Morgan. We can't go on like this. Things are getting ridiculous. The advance that they offered was, as usual, inadequate.
Brian.
I am an academic author of some repute.
Brian,
and,
I haven't paid the bill.
Just hang on one second, Morgan, will you? Frank's trying to tell me something.
They disconnected us this morning.
Frank?
Yes, oh faithful one.
Ah, for God's sake. How can anyone be faithful to you, Frank? Julia has tried. She has at least tried. And what has she had in return? What have any of us had in return, Frank?
Only my soul, Brian, which I must confess is very little.
Frank, I'm leaving you. Brian and I are. Brian is leaving Elaine, and we're going.
Congratulations, Brian. Better luck next time, eh, Julia?
Hello, Frank.
What the hell are you doing here?
Where have you been, Frank? I've been up to your room a few times. I went to see Julia. She said I'd find you here. She's nice, Julia, isn't she? Are you sober?
If you mean, am I still this side of reasonable comprehension, then yes.
Good, because I want you to hear this when you're sober. This is brilliant. You have got to start writing again, Frank. It is brilliant. It's witty, it's profound, full of style.
Oh, tell me again and again.
No, it is, Frank. It's not just me that thinks so. Me and Trish sat up and read them last night, and she agrees with me. Why did you stop? Why did you stop writing when you can produce work like that? Now, what did Trish say? Yes, it's more resonant than purely contemporary poetry. It has in it a direct line through to the 19th century traditions of like wit and classical allusion.
Oh, that's marvellous, Rita. It's fortunate that I never gave this to you earlier. Just think, if you'd have seen this when you first came here.
Oh, well, I would never have understood it.
No? You would have thrown it across the room and dismissed it as total shit, wouldn't you?
I know, but I mean, I could never have understood it then, because I wouldn't have been able to, recognise or understand the illusions.
I've done a fine job on you, haven't I?
It's true, Frank. I mean, I can see it now.
You know, Rita, like you, I am going to change my name. From now on, I am going to insist on being called Mary. Mary Shelley. Do you understand that allusion, Rita?
What?
Mary Shelley wrote a little Gothic number called Frankenstein.
So?
This clever pyrotechnical pile of self-conscious illusion is worthless, talentless shit. There is more poetry in the telephone directory, and probably more insight. However, this has one advantage over the telephone directory. It is easier to rip. It is pretentious, characterless, and without style.
It's not.
Oh, I don't expect you to believe me. I mean, you recognize the hallmark of literature now, don't you? Why don't you just go away? I don't think I can bear it any longer.
Oh. Can't bear what, Frank?
You, my dear. You.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what you can't bear, Mr. Self-Pity and Piss Artist. What you can't bear is that I'm educated now. I've got what you have, and you don't like it. I mean, good God, I don't need you. I've got a room full of books. I know what wine to buy, what clothes to wear, what plays to see, what papers and books to read, and I can do it without you.
Is that all you want? Have you come all this way for so very, very little?
Oh, yeah. It's little to you, isn't it, Frank? Little to you who squanders every opportunity and mocks and takes it for granted.
Found a culture, have you, Rita? Found a better song to sing? No. You found a different song to sing. And on your lips it is shrill and hollow and tuneless. Oh, Rita, Rita.
Oh, Rita. Nobody calls me Rita but you. I dropped that pretentious crap as soon as I saw her for what it was. Rita. Nobody calls me Rita.
What is it now then, eh? Emily or Charlotte or Jane or Virginia?
Trish! Trish! Come on, we're going to be late. Trish. Ambulance, quick.
Hello, Dr. Brand.
Hello, Mr. Tyson.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh, a table for one, please.
Sorry, we're full up.
Oh, I'll have a drink at the bar.
No, you've had enough, mate.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. Come on.
I want to talk to Rita.
Never heard of her.
Rita? She works here.
You must have the wrong places. No one called Rita works here. Now, come on.
I am telling you, Rita works
Come
here.
on, out.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hello, Dr. Brand. What's wrong?
He's just pissed, that's all.
Mr. Tyson, where's Rita?
But I've told you,
It's
there's
all
no...
right. It's all right.
Have you seen Rita? She works here.
You mean Susan?
Oh, yes. I suppose I do.
She hasn't been in this evening.
You see, I forgot to remind her that her exam is tomorrow.
She might be up at the Flamingo. She sometimes goes there.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Tyson.
But don't you think you're a little bit...
If you see her, will you tell her it's 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Why?
Darling, why not?
Oh, Trish, don't. Come on. It's all right. Don't cry. You're still here.
That's why I'm crying. It didn't work. It didn't bloody work.
Trish. You didn't really mean to kill yourself. You were just...
Guess what, darling? Oh, Susan. You think I've got everything, don't you?
Trish, you have.
Ah, yes. When I listen to poetry and music, then I can live. But you see, darling, the rest of the time, it's just me. And it's not enough.
Do you know a girl called Rita?
Forget Rita. I don't want to see you drinking.
Dr. Bryant, what are you doing here?
Leslie, have you seen Rita?
What?
Have you seen Rita?
Come and dance.
No, I can't.
Oh, come on.
I can't dance. No, I can't. I can't. Bertha! Wake up, Bertha! Come on, man! Ah, Bertha, join me for a drink.
Dr. Bryant, go to bed.
Right. I will. Good night, Bertha.